Hi everyone, welcome again to the River Doon. As you know, I get a day a week on it, and this obviously is my day. And it's been a couple of weeks since I came down, and I couldn't make it last week. And how things have changed, how much leaves are on the trees now, flowers as you can see. Phew. Amazing. I'm down a wee bit earlier. I'm down, it's 20 past 9, and I mean you can fish, there'll be a hatch or something, I would think, sometime in the day, but I'm just going to work my way down. My intentions were actually to bring my salmon rod with me, but I did know, I checked the river level, and there's nothing in it. There was a wee bit of rain last week, and the river did rise, but anyway, I just couldn't get down. Busy with bits and pieces as always, but we'll have a wee cast today and we'll see how things go. The conditions are much what we've got just now. I mean, got one of these fangled watches that tells you everything. It's 12 degrees at the moment, so it is 7 mile an hour northwesterly, and so on. I think it's to go up to 16 or so. On that is basically, it's just there's no chance of rain, there's no rain today, so that's a good thing. A wee breeze is okay, but anyway, there we are. So I can head down. A flock of sheep in the field. Also cut the grass, as they say. But anyway, just getting out. As I say, I wasn't planning a cast with the salmon. A chance of a spring fish, even though it's in May, we can get fish that I know fish at this time of the year, and they're usually good. But I thought, once the fish start rising as well, it's quite hard to focus when your trout are rising, if they do rise anyway. I was thinking of going up. I can still do that. I mean, I can still donder up. But I decided to come down here first. I mean, I actually can go a bit of distance down, but there's a good pull away down. I think I have to rerun. I've never really had a trout in it. So we'll see. This is duck there. So the grass has been cut, that's good. It's a well maintained beat, this. Lovely water. But anyway, I'm going to head down to the chair and have a seat and just see how things are, and go from there. But it's a big difference. A couple of weeks. And for the winter, looking to the... Look, there's a big branch in the middle of just like the place where I like to fish as well. That's where I got the fish the last time I was down, the bigger ones, just in this area. I would try and move this branch and pull it in a wee bit, because it's right in the middle of the pool. It's a fair thickness, that. Good. Stuck. Don't think it's going to move. There we go. Just bring it in a bit, if I can anyway. I'm going to go and sit my rod down first. case I break my rod. Don't want to do that, I haven't started. Just leave it there. I'll try and bring this in a wee bit. It's obviously got washed down for the rain we did have. Oops. It's a fair weight. Just kind of roll it in. It's a bit better. Kind of out the road a wee bit. I'll put it in a wee bit further. Up against the grass. There you go, that's better. Phew. Here's my rod. There she is. Anyway, that opens it. If I frighten the fish, I'll give them time to settle back down. Now, it's obviously it's early in the morning, it's early. I've seen no fly life at all on the water, so I'm hoping to do is drop just a nymph off the back of a dry, and I'm going to go down, fish the pool below me, and then I'm going to just work my way up, casting against the wall mainly, and see how we get on. And I'm using £3, this is just fluorocarbon, and as you probably know, what I've got here is, this is a Dynamite Harry, it's just an olive pattern, it's just one of the original flies actually, this is one of the original ones I tied. Obviously I'm going to be fishing it, as well as I'm going to sort of drop a nymph off the back. I'm actually going to put, I think I'll put a beaded nymph on. So all I'm doing here is just blood knotting it to the bend as I do it, piggyback it. It's a top blood knot, oh, missed it. I usually get around about 5 times or so. Usually do a better job than that, like another ones. Make an early morning mess in my knot, as they say. And then through the loop I just form, pull it up, slide it down, just a wee bit of moisture, tighten onto it, and there we go. It's just simple as that. I take the knot up into the dressing, and then I've got, as you see here, this is just a wee box of nymphs and stuff. I'm going to put a wee, I'll see what I've got here. I've got pheasant tails, I want something to drop. There's a pheasant tail there with a bead, this is a good one. There's an olive, there's one here, it's maybe too heavy that. See if I've got a one that's a wee bit lighter. I don't want it to drop too fast. Bead size you're looking maybe 2mm, 2.5mm. May have to go into my other box. Or I could just use a pheasant tail, there you go, I'll just use this. Get it out the road. I mean these flies are weighted. And there you go, there she is. So basically it's an olive nymph. I'm sure it's just on a wee small jig head. We've had fish on this before, so. To this nice run here. I'm just fishing from this area to basically in front of me and just covering this pool. I'll just staff quite close, and the nymph and the dry drift through. And as I say, just try and cover it as much as I can, best I can. I don't really have a back cast, as always. And some of the best pools are like this is where the fish like to lie, so this is where I'm fishing quite close to me here, just really quick. Fish could be right in front of you. No need to wade unless you want to cover a certain area on the far side, but you want to hang the fly a wee bit. But here I can cover right up the middle, along the side. We stop there. Look at the branches below me here. I've got to keep a hold of my line. The reason I'm fishing like this is there's nothing moving. So I'm just searching for fish, as you probably, which you've got to do when it's like this. Just imagine how you would lie if you were a fish. We're right down the middle here, but just over by those rocks. So I'm just going to pop. I don't really have a back cast here, so it's got to be a kind of half flick. My leader's too long just for this part, but I can manage. And it doesn't help with the... got a weighted nymph on the end of this. There we go. Right in the fast water there. Nice brownie. Oh, there he's away. There we go, folks. There are fish there. It's just a matter of hunting for them. So it is. Go back in. There's one, there's two. Okay folks, I've moved up and I'm going to fish under the tree here, and then I'm going to work my way up to the stream. I've got a nice back cast here for a change. I can fish as I say, I've changed to a wet fly just off the back of the dry here, and still seeing no fish moving. There is flies there, an odd fly coming down, but nothing up yet. Oh, there we go. It's a nice brownie. Is it going to go over this? Yep, and it's off into this rough water. Good. It's a nice fish, so fish is awesome. Oh, there he wants to go. I think he's wrapped his sail in the island. I think that's the problem. No, he's still. I think I'll get the net ready for this one. He's wrapped. He's wrapped round the now. I'll just bring him up. There you go. It was a bit of a struggle. It was certainly one to fight. Jeez. What a colour, it's a lovely colour, this fish. So it is. The hooks fell out anyway, so there you go, folks. It's quite, still a wee bit thin. Lovely blue shine on the streak there. But we'll let him go. And he's off. Good. That's our first one in the bank, as they say. Okay. I'm just going to work my way up and see what's happening. Still got the wet fly on and the dry, and we'll see how it goes. So there's wee duns coming off as much. The seaweed, there's quite a few wee flies, but obviously not enough to encourage fish up. Put this stone here. Check everything before we start. Just got a bit of line out. Yeah, fish a couple of areas. Still there, I've seen still a yellow may as well coming through, and a fly that tend to hatch, but you don't see fish times taking them. Can be a bit, for some reason, spooky of them, but I've got with it. And the fly I've got on just now, this dun, will represent the yellow may. I'm just covering areas, and I think a fish may lie, as they say. Under these trees is always a good area. Ah, there's a fish. It's just right underneath. It's not a good. Let's see if I can get my fly to sit. Because of the stone here, we've got a lot of water that's disturbed and speeding through, so your fly's only got a second to sit. Get into an angle where you can present the fly a wee bit longer, a wee bit better. See the yellow may over there as well. That's probably what it took. I need to go right. I think it was a wee bit closer to the wall. May take the weight off, concentrate on the dry. Oh! Missed it, I jagged it actually. Ah dear, that was a good fish as well. I took the dry. That was a good fish. I'll always come back down, give it a time to forget, as they say. right close to that wall, so you really got to get your flies times right next to the wall for it. I thought I saw a fish move there, but I was not sure if it was just a dry over there. It's a great day for fishing. Oops. Looks like overcast. There's very little wind. There is wind there, but not much. Okay, folks. Had a wee just a wee sit in the bank for a good 10 minutes there. And I've noticed one or two fish. There's one here, there's one just slightly further up, and there's one further up again. There's even one further up. So I've just basically changed to the dry, and I didn't mean to do that actually. I meant to dry it. I'm going to dry the fly, make sure my dry fly's going to sit well up, because it's hard to see. There is different types of flies on the water coming off. Not many on the water, but many flying by. They've got even large marks, browns, even I've seen one or two olives, or smaller olives. So even I can see a fly coming on down there. It looks like don't know what that is. It's a terrestrial type fly. So anyway, I'm just going to make sure it floats well, so I can see it as much as the fish can help see it as well. I've got the dynamite Harry, and an olive pattern, which should cover most of what I see. There was one rose over there, so I'm just going to... Again, I'm not in the best area for casting, for me anyway. I could cast down to them, but I don't like fishing down to fish that's rising. It's sitting up nice. I've got, as I say, I'm going to have to cast across myself and be patient. I've got the sunglasses on here, but it's still leaving. The glare's not very good for me. I know roundabouts where the fly is, so if a fish rises I can always strike. There you go, it's just... If it means I'm wading out a wee bit, I will. I don't like wading too far. There we go. That's a nice brownie as well. Jeez, there's their weighty. It's flying by me. So it was worth coming out a wee bit. It's a nice fish. Let's get a slack line out of the way. He's in front of me. Still plenty of life in him. He's just swimming by like he's the boss, you know. Lift him up. No, he's not ready yet. Just going to lift him towards me. Gosh. Oh, there you go. It's a nice brown trout. That was... Just come in a wee bit closer here so you can see it. Set my rod down. As I say, still, I think you can. Where's my fly? It doesn't want to settle at all. And where are we? Gosh, he's taking it well down. So where are we? He's there. It's round the cither, so first thing got to unwrap it from the cithers. Okay, right, that's the fly out. It's a lovely fish, as you can see. So I'll just let him go, and he's away. Raw fish. Well, there we are, folks. Nice fish. Get the leader out. So it was worthwhile going up there, got a nice fish. So still not a lot of fish moving. The sun's starting to come round off the trees now, so it was meant to be a cloudy day, but obviously we'll have cloud and sun. I'm just going to fish along the edge here with the dry. I've just got the dry fly on, nothing else, and just focus on the dry fly. And fish the fly across to the wall here, under these trees, because that's where I expect to catch. I did miss a couple earlier on below here, which were nice fish. So I'm hoping they've settled a bit and forgot about me. Give me another go. Try and grab a fly or two. See if I can show you the type of fly it's still hatching. The yellow maize. I've not seen many of the yellow maize, but I've seen more of the olives, even March browns, believe it or not, who are in May. I've seen more of them actually, because they're huge. Can't mistake them. Big fly. There's an olive just taking off here. It's much like the fly I'm fishing. This wee area here looks really fishy. Just the back of the stone here. So your fly's only got a second on the water or so. That's all it needs, but especially in here, it screams out once you get caught with the main run. There is some duns there, I see a dun there, and I was watching, there's a couple there going down naturals, so fish takes. Oh, there we go, just watched it take it. I know exactly where it is. I was right beside it, near enough. Just a nice wee head and tail that was. I maybe got a better cast at that if he's slightly down. Oh, there we go. Got him. It's not a big fish, but it was good fun. Just where I expected it to be. It's not a big fish, but it's good. Hopefully you saw that. Snap sail. Right hand. There you go, there's the hook in the bottom jaw. There we go, and he's away. Brilliant. There you are, folks. Just getting your fly in that right drift, that right area for it long enough to see your fly, and you should come up and take them. If you're close enough to the dressing or the flies that's on the water, Quick dry it in the Amadou, just always dry your fly. Even if you feel a wee bit of muslin on it, or floating, whatever you use. And we'll back out. And what I'm doing here, I'm putting the dry right next to the wall, so I'm really close to the wall as I can. And see there, it's, if you watch, you time this, right, it's drifting, it's this side a wee bit, just let it run through. If it's naturally drifting, then just let it go. The wall, get it right up against the wall, even if you bounce it off the wall. But whenever it starts to move, there is duns there, I can see a dun. But I like to see a fish take it like. And oh, there's a fish there. There you go, got him. Whew. Perfect. Seen the dun actually on the water. My fly was drifting towards it. There you go, folks. Great fun. I think that may be the fish I missed earlier. It's a nice trout. There we go. Right, look folks. See where the hook is. It's taking it right down, so I'd rather snip it off. I'll blow it out because it's barbless. There's a fish there, and it'll go. I'd rather do that than try and retrieve a dry fly to kill a fish. I can tell you another one. Just across behind the stone here, there's a fish rose while I was changing my fly. So it's just right behind. So it looks like a nice fish, well, it sounded like a nice fish. I'm actually covering it now. That's, oh, jeez. Oh, there's another one further up. I'm actually going to come down a bit here so I can cover these. I'll try the one below first again because I missed that. It was right, it was like an inch off the wall. I'm sure I bounced my fly off the wall. And it took it, but I didn't jag it, I didn't touch it. So I'll try again. That was a nice take, that last fish. My fly is practically under the wall. So it is. Yeah. Fly's skating out too quick. I mean, you've only got a split second for your fly to drift. Oh, it rose right beside me, so it's still there. Take a natural. So I'm skating through too quick. If it's, just let it drift through before you lift off. There you go, that's spot on. Oh, that was right on where it was. I didn't take it. There's one further up, but don't worry, I'll keep for the one below. I mean, these are just fish very close to the wall. Amazing. They're under the trees here, so that's right on where it was. Back over. Oops. It's quite an awkward bit to actually present your fly. So it is. And there's that fish further up. I don't like to fish for that, to try and catch the one below. I know where it is. This back up again, so just pop the dry up. Okay, I'm actually going to come into a certain better angle. It's drifting too quick. I maybe have to go up and try and get to that one, because it's the way it's lying, where it's lying. I'm maybe better casting from above. I'll try it again here. This one's further down. It's right under the... Yeah, it's up again, that fish. It's just a wee nip to the surface, but you never know what these are until you actually hook them. I think I'm going to go above here to cast to that fish. It's back up to that stone. Just getting the right angle to this fish so I can cover it better, present the fly a wee bit better, or slower anyway, because it's actually above this stone, so it is. Right, come out a wee bit, make sure my fly is dry. Quick look short first, and then put it out. That's perfect. I present it far better now. Oh, yeah! I dragged it. Oh, anyway, I'll try for the one below. Try in there, just in case it's another fish that come up there. Ay. Got to get a fly right up against that wall there to get the fish to take. Then a bit further up here. Some nice flies flying around. Nice wee duns. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a rest. I think I spooked them, well, jagged that one anyway, and maybe spooked the one below it a wee bit, because I did rise it and probably gave it a fright. It's certainly not come back up. And it's spot on right on the top of it. You've always got to try and find the best way to present the fly. Get the angle right. Okay folks, we're going to move down. Fish the pool below, see if there's any rising along the wall. If not, I'll just fish along the wall, see if I can rise something. That was fun. I got a couple of fish anyway, so and we'll go back down. Folks, the reason for the sudden stop is I've seen a fish move, fish rise, so I'm going to work my way down onto the water. just rising over here. Oh, there it's up again. I don't know if you maybe seen that there. Oh, there's another one, there's a couple. Okay. I'll try and go for the one that's a wee bit closer. Oh, gosh. Missed him. Oh no. I missed him straight away. There's a couple of fish rising there. I never dragged them, I never felt anything, so hopefully they might come back. There's a nice fish near the wall there. There's another one, but jeez. Oh. I need to watch, I don't want to disturb. What I might do is go down, realise there's so many, maybe keep low and want to cast up to them a wee bit better rather than down. Prefer to cast up. That's a nice fish. There's another one there as well. Jesus, there's another one. I'll fish for the... There's one there as well. I think that's a wee fish, but I'll get a cast. I can't actually see I can't see anything on the water. Could just be, I think the duns as they're coming off, or the flies that's hatching. There we go. Oh, don't splash. Try to keep them down. Nice wee brownie. Oh, yeah, a splasher. Let him sail a wee bit. There you go. Right in the top lip, so should come off quite easy. Yeah, nice brownie in a way. Just give it a second. That was one that was slightly further up, but he kind of splashed. Did a bit of splashing there, may have upset the other ones. Just give it a second to settle. Just kind of twirled my cast here. Anyway, there's another one. Okay, there's another fish just rose there, so just pop it over. Dried my fly, so it's sitting nice. Went a wee bit closer to the wall there. It's right in there. That last fish did a real splash. Oh, there's one there. Just I'll let that drift through first before I lift off. Nice and easy when you're lifting off. Try and not lift off too quick. And that should cover that fish at rose. Back up. A wee bit too far over, but I'll let it drift again. Just let it drift through, and casting well up, so fish get plenty of time to see the fly come towards them. Oh gosh, there was a fish moved further over. Right next to the wall, so flies right in there. And as you can see a Doon in there. Oh, there we go. Oh, this feels a nice fish. So it does. He's not happy. Let's try again underneath that branch. Nice. The same size as the last fish, I think. Just prefers to go deep. There's that fish up again. Oh, flies away. There you go. Anyway, I do play them hard. I like to play them hard. Just quick dry and back out. I think that fish moved just slightly further over. I seem to like it coming, catch the smell above. Give the fish plenty of time to have a look at it. Oh, Jesus. I missed it. It's kind of half-hearted like take. It may have had just a swirl at the fly rather than a proper take at it. I'll try him again. There's a fish there. Too close. There we go, that should cover it. I'm drying my fly. It's nice and high. There's that fish up again. It's just a wee dimple that it's hardly rising at all. It's obviously taking maybe something just below the surface. I'll keep the dry on anyway because we're catching on it. It's up again. I reckon that should cover that fish. Oh, damn, that was like, excuse the language, it's jagged, it's not coming back in a hurry, that one. It looked a nice fish as well. Oh. We'll try again. There's another one just slightly further up. There we go, folks. I mean, it's turned out to be really good. I mean, we've had some nice sport, good fishing. We've rose quite a few fish now. I think that's us. I think we've frightened every fish in the corner, as they say. Oh, there's the ducks coming. I'll maybe stop casting and let them come by. Mother duck with quite a few actually, 3 ducklings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a different. Oh, that was a good rise up there. The fish rose up here. It was it sounded like a good fish. I couldn't see where it was. Oh, there's 2 draggers. So there's 11. So 11 ducklings. Or baby ducks. Anyway, we'll go up here and see if we can see that fish that rose. Now folks, the battery went flat in the camera, but while I was putting the new battery in, another fish rose just slightly further up, so I'm going to be casting to it just now. But still let the fly drift through. It's just running through nice. I mean, there's not many flies on the water at all. I mean, there you go. That is the fish that was below. Ooh. There you are. Give her a nice wee brownie. It's the same as the last one. It's a good fish. Oh. Ooh, didn't like me. Just because they want to settle this boy. There you go, it's just hooked. Turn him. Nice fat wee fish. Enough. Brilliant. There we go folks, doing well. Again, just coming on. And again, it's this is the olive pattern. It's just it's a kind of suggested pattern, as I say. It's the Dynamite Harry, quick dry and the Amadou, and we'll be back out. Conditions have changed a wee bit. The wind's really picked up. So it's quite a strong wind blowing downstream here, and so I'm just working up to where I was earlier, and hopefully we may catch. Try just off the edge. Oh, there's a fish there. Right against the wall again. Ooh. Oh, jeez. I missed that completely. Hopefully he'll come back up. That was another fish. It wasn't the fish I was covering. I'm trying to fly and put it back over to the one I was casting to at first. I could have dropped back and picked it up, you never know. Oh, there's another fish there. Just slightly further up, that one. Yep. Head up a wee bit. It's a good bit this because it's under the tree, under this. It's well sheltered. The fish lie in there. All I'm doing is just working my way up. So, coming up to, I could have fished the pool below, but it's been, I've enjoyed the time I've been on the water, so I'm going to fish this. I usually fish this pool last, just before I go up to the car. We're looking to see if there's anything rising in the lower part here. I mean, I usually fish up this bit. I mean, here can over towards the trees. Yeah, it's a one or two fish moving, but there's not been a great deal of fish move or rise. When I have seen fish moving, it's been great. Like, I've not really caught much in. I had a wet and an nymph at one point below the dry, but it was the last time I was fishing. It was scoring really high. It was doing well. So I'm just going to have a wee quick cast for a wee 10 minutes on the water before I head up to the car. Still get the all of the dry on. So the wee cast quite close first. Yeah, never jump in the. There's a wee branch there, right at the area where I'd like to put my fly, but anyway. I guarantee if I cast over it, I'll catch it. Oh, jeez. See what I mean? Right, just there. Nice wee brown trout, a liper. There we go, folks. Oh, a big fish, but a lovely wee fish. Again, right in hand. Just let him settle. There we go. Oh. I want to settle quite quick. There we go, nice wee fish. Just shows you, don't need to cast very far. We'll just try again, just work our way across. There's a nice run, this run here holds fish. We've got an island wrapped around the top of the eye, so instead of trying to wiggle it off, just take a time. So we're going to break a rod tip. Just be careful. Again, we're just going to see if there's another one lying in there. Oops, where's my dry? There's in amongst the weed. Need a good cleaning and drying out. Rewash. We duking the muslin to get it back up, but dry it first in the Amadou. Get it set. Spend a wee bit of time just drying your fly before you go back out. Okay, right in the edge again, we'll just very edge of that ripple there, let me run. There's a lot of wee stones there, so the fish can lie just off that. Oh, so that's me. That last wee fish here in front of us was it. Quite happy with that. Just covering where this fish rose earlier, it hasn't come back up, so he's trying a bit closer just in case. It's been good fun, it was a good day. I've had some nice fish. Had to work for them, like. But we had some nice fish, and that's the main thing, so it's all about. And the dry flies the day. Certainly the dry fly was, I think I got one fly, one the nymph, and lost it. But it was, yeah, one in the wet as well, but majority are on the dry. I'll see when we get home. I'll try and keep the video under an hour. I mean, it's I film for 3 hours or so, and we see what we get in that time. It takes quite a bit of time to actually edit, because obviously you've got to get through it all. Take out basically what you don't need to. It's just edit out the, as long as you keep the story, the fishing, the day, that's the main thing. But I enjoy doing it, it's a bit of fun. It's good to see, it gets me out. I'm just going to fish just to the edge of this ripple here, down here, because I did see a fish. I think it was just a wee fish though. I mean, it's very early yet, I mean it's only 1:15. But I've been here from the back of 9. So I've gave it a good bit of fishing. I've fished through. Well, that's us folks. Anyway, I hope when I get the video on, you enjoy it. Another good day out, or a good morning out anyway. And until next time, hopefully I'll be a chance of getting up. Oh, there we go. Can you believe it, a wee trout. Just for the last go. I think it's a wee par actually. It is, it's just a... I thought they were all away. Anyway, there he's there, there's a nice wee par. Lovely wee fish, in a way. So anyway folks, that's us for the day. I hope you enjoyed that, and again, if you enjoy the videos and you haven't subscribed, please do. It helps the channel. It's basically it doesn't cost anything, but it helps the channel being more subscribers. It's good. It's good for the channel. And it encourages more people to watch and hopefully fish. And tie flies, obviously. So we've got up this hill to go. It's not a big hill, but it's big enough. But anyway, again, thanks for watching. Until next time.